In my whole journey of seeking, it's been this sort of idea of getting rid of this sense of separation,
Mm-hmm.
separate self. And the holiday has been interesting, and I can't really just put into words what it's doing, but the idea that there's separate awarenesses, there's your awareness and my awareness, is something I'm having a hard time letting go of. Or should I? Or is it a belief? Is it a conditioning? I don't.
My suggestion, so there's two things you said which are concepts that you're trying to get rid of. One is the belief in separation. You said, I want to get rid of this separate self. And the second one is you wanted this concept that there's only one awareness or that there's separate awarenesses. These are thoughts, right? These are both concepts. Is that true?
Yes.
Just bear with me. Let's walk through this a little bit. Those are both
Okay.
concepts, right?
I agree they are, yes.
Where did you hear those concepts?
Course in Miracles.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter. You heard them from something.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter where, but the point is, an impression came in your mind from a book or a Course in Miracles or somewhere that said, you have to get rid of separation. And now I have to get rid of separation. And if I don't get rid of it, I'm fucked. Okay, I have a better idea.
That happened.
Forget the Course in Miracles or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with the Course in Miracles. Forget all of that, because what's true now, look and see. I don't mean what's true now is there's no separation. Then you're going back to the Course in Miracles. I just say what's true now. I am. So where's the question of getting rid of the separate self if you don't think about it?
No, that was pretty neat.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And where's the question of my awareness and your awareness if you don't think about it? It doesn't exist. There's no problem, is there?
Well, I was somehow using one to support the other, both concepts.
Then it's fine. We all do it, but those are just in the mind. And I'm saying don't attend to the mind. Leave the mind behind and just see now what's true. I am nothing. And now you don't need the answer to those questions, do you?
No, no, that answer is no, it's been turned into a 0 = 0 thing.
Yes, that's correct. Good. That's good way
Okay.
to put it.
Well, thank you, because I was reluctant to ask that question for fear of appearing.
No, I love brave people. The people who speak to me benefit the most. Everyone benefits from your question, by the way. But the people who actually step up and speak, really, because I get to know them and we get an engagement and it helps. It's helpful.
Okay.
So please,
thank you.
Continue.
Yeah, that was a big one.
There's no answers in there. The answers aren't in there.
I just stopped it for a second there. I can't ask myself. I have a difficult time asking myself the questions that stop the concepts.
You can't ask, the questions and the concepts are all the same. They're all in the mind. I say, stop attending to it and just look now. What's here now? Nothing. I know. I am. Are you willing to have nothing, to know nothing, and to be nothing? That's called freedom. To have nothing, to know nothing, and to be nothing is freedom. Because most of us really want a lot of great stuff. We want to have a lot. We want to know a lot. We want to be special, don't we? That's bondage.
Oh man, a bunch of stuff just got real funny.
Good.
Because, I wanted to tell you how much time I've spent working the Course in Miracles. Like, that's a story now.
Uh-huh.
And everything related to that story is a story.
And where is it now?
It's, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
No, where is it? Is it
the 0 = 0 thing?
Yeah, it's nowhere, is it? It's a lie. It's not true, is it? Oh, really? What's true? Nothing. What's true is right now. What's true is only now. Let's be honest. What's true is right now. I have nothing. I know nothing, and I am nothing now. That's freedom.
Yeah, I can see why the intensives are kind of important, because there's just so many layers of stuff wanting to flow in and negate all that negating that you just did,
Yeah, but forget the layers. You can't think like that. Then you're going to be a victim of layers forever. Look now. No, let's just be honest. I want to just be honest. This is my job. Let's be honest. Look now. Look right now. Have a holiday. Open knowing. Open. You get this? Open knowing. Nothing. What layers are you talking about? What layers? What the fuck are you talking about?
And the stories just roll in so quick, man. That was a whole nother one. And I just improvised that one too. I don't know.
Okay, but so a holiday is in no time. It's not in a second. It's in. There's no time in a holiday. It's eternally now. So look now, open knowing now. What layers? You have to go into the mind and find some layers, and then you're a victim. Then you're not free. This work is very simple. It's fucking stop the bullshit, man, and jump.
It's simple for a mind that just wants to complicate it so bad, man. It's crazy.
What? Stop being a victim. You're a victim. Look, what mind? Look, have a holiday. I'm just doing my job. Have a holiday now. Look now. Open knowing here and now, right?
Uh-huh.
What mind are you talking about? What are you giving so much validity to your mind for? What mind? There's nothing. Even when there's a thought happening, there's only one thought. There's not a mind. There's one thought at a time. What mind? You creating some monster that you're going to be a victim of forever.
I know some really college-educated people that have explained to me that I have a mind, all right? And then from that point forward, I have a mind.
But look now. Let's be honest. Look now. Be open knowing right now. Look now. Look. What mind are you talking about? What fucking mind? There's nothing. What do you want? You want freedom? Then here it is. You have nothing to know nothing and be nothing. Freedom. No mind. What mind?
When I was practicing the holidays the other day, my thoughts appeared to be something totally different than they were in the past. They just appeared to be words.
That's all they are. Words are images.
I know. I was wondering if I didn't have language, I wouldn't even know if I would have these.
There would be something. Yeah, that's true. Language is most of our mind thoughts. Our mind is thoughts of language, but there are also images. I don't know what it would be, but it doesn't matter. But it's good. It's good to see that what's called mind is really just thoughts, language. That's called mind, but it's not, because there's only one thought coming at a time. Why would you call one thought a mind? You have to collate it all together and think of your whole past and create this thing called the mind and put all the thoughts together in a big basket. Mind. But what's actually true is one thought at a time. So what mind that you have to deal with? You don't have to deal with mind. Just look now.
No, I know. It should be about this big right here. Really?
It should be, but it's not, is it? What do you want? You want to believe those lies? You just see for yourself what's true. A lot of these geniuses aren't very intelligent. I'm far from being a genius, believe me. But
I know. Just some of
actual
this.
intelligence is just intelligence and knowing. You get the message, don't you? Good. You just stop everything and be free of all of it. There was never a you in the first place there. I mean, there is you, but there was never that you character that was never there. There was always only has been you, I, now.
Yeah, I got no words.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah. No, believe me, that's a phenomenon.
Oh, why? I hear you.
It's an anomaly.
You just invented a new character. Oh, because usually I have a lot of words. You just went right back in there, you see.
Yeah, I mean.
It's okay. It's a habit. I'm just pointing it out. You see how quick the habit comes. It's okay. It's a habit, but that's what I'm doing here. Pointing out. You just went right back in and created James, who always has a lot of words. Look now. Let's have a holiday. Open knowing. There's no one. That habit will keep happening until it stops happening. That's all.
One of the takeaways is that if I have one thought at a time, that's important to me.
What do you mean?
You know, like to waste it on the stuff that I bring right back in.
To waste what?
That moment on some fiction that I just
Good
created.
point. Beautiful. We waste our whole life in a fiction and then we die.
Moment to moment to moment. And I'm not trying to be a victim, but it's an immediate role. I slip into victim skin right away.
Beautiful. It's good. It's a good insight to see that. And then, like I just said, and we do that until we die. You want to stop or you want to keep doing it until you die?
Man, you go pro at something, it's hard to put it down, but you know, it's not like
That's why I say, James, this is very simple, as you see how simple it is, because if it wasn't simple, you couldn't have recognized it this clearly. But it's not trivial because there's a lifetime of momentum of habit. That's all. So it has to be broken. You break the habit by making a new habit of having a holiday. That's how you break the habit. It's not trivial, but it's very possible. And freedom is already only now. So the name of my second book is The Way of Freedom, which means the way of freedom is both the goal and it's the way. The goal, you recognize it right now, is already attained. The way of freedom is to recognize freedom now. It's already attained, you see? That's the goal. And the way to resolve it is to continually come back to the goal again and again and again. So the goal and the way are the same. Freedom begets freedom. So then all that needs to be done is to be free. I say, if you want to be free, then be free. The ultimate answer is the way of freedom is to be free.